right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some action here live from Mount Pisgah Athletic Complex in Johns Creek, Georgia. I got Adam Collins and myself calling 2025. Coin toss is ready to go. We got the gentleman in yellow would be known as Team Sun. The maroon team is known as Team Bark. Adam Collins, how you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, man. Yourself?
Hey, you know, I'm learning some things right now. Everything's wanting to kind of hiccup a little bit. But, hey, if those people out there are always trying to figure out where's the best place to watch us, you can watch us on our website here. And I'm going to throw that up on the screen here real quick so you can have that idea. Download the Vimeo app. You can stream that. You can go to scoresports.com/football-hotbed as well. We can watch on YouTube. Facebook is a question mark right now, so I'm not going to tell you can watch it on Facebook because Facebook has a new live policy that they do not allow you to do it within 24 hours once you start the stream. So it's interesting. An old-fashioned technology always having its way with us sometimes. But once again, going to get started here for the class of 2025. One more game at 3 o'clock. Sun will receive. Bark will kick off. Saw a great first game of the day. Throw up those stats here in just a minute. Pretty evenly matched up here. This particular stats. Comment a little bit on us, Adam, if you can, about the class of 2026 that kicked off at 11 o'clock this morning. There's their overall stats.
It was a great game. You had a 100-yard rusher on Team Sun, a 100-yard receiver on Team Bark, but it really boiled down to defense.
It really did.
Huge defensive game by Markel Coffey, number 5 out of Hampton, Georgia. He had a fumble return over 60 yards for a touchdown, and then he had an interception that set up a touchdown to take a 14-0 lead for Team Sun, and then an interception to seal the game pretty much for Team Sun.
And we apologize. Normally, Adam does not give you a recap, but he did a great job on that. So hands down, Adam, great job in being able to recall that on such a short notice right there, buddy. Usually that's up to Craig. Yeah, and, yes, I'm being sarcastic, but you handled it really well, man. I appreciate it.
If you're going to ask me things, I need to write it down.
I know, and you could see that, and that was good. You were like, da-da-da, da-da-da. That was not too bad at all. Well, we're getting ready for kickoff here for the 2025 matchup. 10-minute quarters on the clock. Next game starting at 3. This one's supposed to kick off at 1 o'clock, and it's 12:59. Can you say you were running a tight ship there, Mr. Odobe, right there? With football hotbed. A little exciting across that. We'll get some information out there about football hotbed. Hashtag it's a hotbed world, and where you can find some information throughout the game. And here we go. We got our rosters in play. I'm going to, once Craig comes back to join us, I'll get the roster put in so we can throw up names and get information about the teams, why they're making the plays. Hey, there's Speedy Gonzalez. That was quick. As our person just showed back up, we didn't know if he's going to make it in time. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for kickoff.
Number 2, Perez out to kick for Team Bark. And there it is. Nice high kick. Going to be fielded at about the 1-yard line. Coming back around the right side. He's got legs. He's got a chance. And great job right there being run out by number 7. Big return there by number 2, Tremaine Burns.
Talk to me where it comes into play on this replay right here. When does it, is it just good blocking, or was he able to hit that corner?
Bad lane running.
Yeah, because he went out of his lane on Team Bark.
They broke inside because the ball went to the middle of the field. And here's the thing, you know, when you're coaching special teams, you tell those guys you don't start to collapse until the ball changes directions.
We got a flag on the play, 15-yard penalty.
Blindside block.
Yep.
And so great return ends up not as great. But it was a really nice return by number 2, Tremaine Burns. But outstanding job by Christian Tooks, number 7 for Team Bark, to run him out of bounds. Because it could have been much worse. The penalty would have brought it back regardless, but still a good defensive play.
Once again, you can go online, www.footballhotbed.com. On the 17th of March through the 21st, they're going to take their annual college tour where they get on that bus and go and visit a lot of colleges. And then most importantly, down in Miami or down in Fort Lauderdale, January 28th. The Hotbed 7 versus 7 Classic in place.
That sounds like fun.
It does, man. Just in general of being in Fort Lauderdale.
I'm just thinking that's reason enough.
It is. It is. I will concur with you on that.
And
they're a little bit more feisty right now.
Yeah.
You can tell the temperature's increased a little bit. It's up to 57 degrees in John Creeks, Georgia. So they're getting a little bit more edgier. These are upcoming juniors, meaning they've played their sophomore season. That's why they're the class of 2025.
Makai Williams D gave it to number 10, Rashad Daniels, right in the mush there. And good defensive play right there by number 9, Xavier Campbell.
If you're an offensive coordinator, that tip just got nervous just nervous right there. That ball went up there and went to the ear twice right there. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's one of those things that, every quarterback's nightmare.
Yeah, I hope it works out. That's all you can say.
Yeah, ball gets popped up into the air, and what was a decent pass turns into an interception going the other way, because then everybody's downfield and out of position and trying to scramble in the pocket. Oh, good Lord.
Ball is on the ground. Number 34 for Team Bark.
Bringing the pain right there. Nice job popping them right there by number 34. Number 12 just unable to hang on to the ball.
Hey, Adam, let me know when Craig's situated and ready to go.
Roger that. Out the punt. I'm sorry.
Out the punt, nope. Turnover on downs. It's okay,
Yeah,
man. We're here to help, man. You did a good job. You were focused. Food was coming your way.
I saw number 7 back deep, and I was like,
no,
that's the safety, not the punter.
Listen to you.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
I'm sorry.
That is awesome right
Well,
there.
with that fumble, they do get to enter the
Score 58 red zone.
Yep, and that's always nice to start your first series off right at the 21-yard line. They do need to cross the 20 to jump into the red zone, but, hey, that's okay. Team Bark's first.
Close enough.
Yep, ball's on the ground.
And the tail of this game, fumbles so far.
They giveth and they taketh away. Oh, you think I can do that? Well, I can do this too. So both teams now have turnovers on both sides of the ball, and we got to really start the game right back over.
So back to the drawing board. If your team's son, you're like, thank goodness.
yeah, I can say that. I would agree with you wholeheartedly right there.
Got a sniffer look. God bless it.
No.
There's
some defense after that. That's
my goodness, up front, they are just bringing the pain. I think number 32 was there first for Team Bark. That's DeMarcus Hester. I mean, they are just – that front 7 is not kidding around.
No, they're not at all. Second down and 10.
Looking downfield, under pressure.
75 is a big drink of water.
And that ball's going to be picked.
Good wrap-up tackle by number 76 from Team Sum.
Yep, that was Dominique Lawson on the play right there. Pass intercepted by Clayton Hutton. That's going to be the 3rd turnover of the game. So, right now the team's just kind of getting over some jitters, I do believe. But at that point, it's almost as good as a punt.
It is. I think he was trying to throw it away and just got caught up on his back heels when he aired it out and got hammered at the same time by the defensive lineman. Glad to have you back, Craig.
Hey, all right.
You did a great job, buddy. I appreciate
Trying
that.
to get in there and get out. You know,
yeah.
Chick-fil-A was moving today.
They were, man. Shameless promotion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, who doesn't like it?
Yep. A little shameless promotion. Is that what you said?
Yeah, absolutely.
Understood.
It'll be a false start on Team Bart.
So I've obviously missed some stuff.
Give us a recap, Adam.
Well, you had was that a sack fumble or was it just a strip fumble? To start with, Team Sun, and then 2 plays later, Team Bark has the ball on like the 21-yard line going in. They fumble, and then Team Sun throws an interception.
Hello.
Yowzer. Man. Right there. Sack by number 8. That's Anthony Addison.
He just ran around the edge right there.
Yeah, he looks the part.
So we got a timeout right here.
Timeout in the action.
We're here at thank you for joining us here at the 7th annual Football Hotbed National High School Showcase in this class of 2025 game, the second game of the day. Please stay tuned after this game. There'll be the game, the class of 2024 game at 3 o'clock. There we go. Took me a second. Hashtag Hotbed World. For more information, you can go to www.hotbed.com.
So halfway through this first quarter, it's been pretty exciting. Looks like, sounds like.
The turnovers are always exciting unless you're a coach.
That is true. And that was.
Wow, word.
That's Addison again and number 50, Spencer Voss.
Yeah, there's just offensive line having a tough time right now. Kind of look out.
Well, Coach, I think, you know, they were going to read one end, which I thought was Addison, and they didn't block either end. So if you're going to run that, it's got to hit a whole lot quicker.
Good job getting the ball out of his hand right there, but for very little gain.
Ball was caught by number 1, Carlton Stroud, for a gain of 1. It'll bring up 4th down and about 24, so that'll bring up an obvious punting situation.
Looked like number 40, Zamir McNeil was there early.
Well, there you go.
If I can try to talk here.
Tremaine back to receive the punt.
Perez out to kick.
Good snap.
And nice directional kick. Oh, Burns can roll.
Nice coverage right there.
Good job right there. Good coverage, good pursuit to the football.
Nice job by number 9, Xavier Campbell, making sure he kept contained and stayed in his lane, also made the tackle right there.
Yeah, number 4, Jack Brake, came flying over across the top to kind of trying to clean things up.
So 1st and 10 right here for Team Sun. Ball is at their own 22-yard line in this scoreless first quarter at Mount Pisgah High School in Johns Creek, Georgia.
Oh.
Pass intended for number 5, Darius Clemens. Broken up by number 3, Justy Robinson.
3:40 left in the first quarter. A game that has been dominated by defense thus far.
Oh, ball's on the ground. 12 picks it up. And he's not going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. Met by the majority of the Bark defense.
Right side, well defended.
Looked like maybe number 1 was there first, Carlton Stroud.
Third and 14 for Hotbed goal. Shotgun formation, quarterback back to pass, quick release, screen.
Quick throw out to the left side. Goodness.
Breaks a couple of tackles.
Coming up, make a nice open field play right there. Number 3,
4th and 9.
Justy Robinson.
So it's going to be 4th down and long. So Team Sun will kick it back to Team Bark.
So 4th and 11. Scoreless first quarter here at the 7th Annual Football Hotbed National High School Showcase in this class of 2025 game. Hashtag Hotbed World. For more information, go to www.hotbed.com. Good job filling the snap.
Wow. Unleashed a bomb on that one. Hello.
Ooh. Yeah, should have got upfield right there. Nice play by number 40, Zamir McNeil.
Stroud on the return. Once he got past McNeil, he should have just kept on going.
Yeah, just get what you can get.
That's that how you teach your quarterbacks. Remember, the guy that you when you turn and avoid that guy, don't stop. He is still chasing you. Because when you set up to throw the football, he's going to hit you right in the spine.
Yep, or even worse, right in the mush.
Yeah. That's it.
As you flip your hips and get a mouthful of defensive end.
Running is
Right,
hard,
right.
mad too, because you made
Right.
him run.
Right.
So 1st and 10 right here. Ball is at the 37-yard line of Team Bark. Looks like Noah Gunther is in at QB number 8.
Gunther gives, but at the mesh point was number 8, Anthony Addison. At some point, someone should block him. If I'm not mistaken, that's his 3rd tackle for loss so far this game.
He has a sack too.
Oh, I'm sorry, and a sack. I apologize. And where he's going to invent new categories for defensive linemen.
So a doubles look with a stack to the top of the screen.
Give right in the gut. Ball carried by number 13.
He got stopped by number 30 right there. That would be Isaiah Avery, the linebacker. But you know, when Isaiah Avery stood him up, you know who finished it off?
My guess would be Addison.
That would be true.
Third and 12. Gunther rolling to his right, pulls the ball down.
Hello.
Decides to run. That was a good job not to kind of pull up on him right there. Nazir Allen runs him out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th and 12.
I mean, you see the speed on both defenses. They close very, very quickly. And that right there will be the end of the first quarter.
Both teams kind of struggling up front on offense. But, hopefully the offensive line will find their footing here in a second.
Would you say bad offense or great defense?
Here's the thing is, as an offensive lineman, it's just like anything else in life. Sometimes the other guy is just better than you. I mean, it happens, and when it happens, especially on the edge, if you play tackle and the guy's just better than you are, it is glaring because everybody in the stadium can see it, and everybody is yelling at you. It's a rough circumstance. But there are things that the offensive coordinator can do to help remedy some of that. When I knew I was outmatched, certainly my coaches knew. Help from a back, protection moving my way, just anything to kind of facilitate assistance when because here's the thing, when you're on offense, when you're on offensive line, when you line up, 9 times out of 10, the guy lined up on you is a better athlete than you. But there are a ton of good athletes here at this 7th annual Football Hotbed National High School Showcase in this class of 2025 game. We've seen really well-matched games.
Yes, we have.
The game yesterday ended 14-9.
14-9.
And then the class of 2026 was 14-8. Don't forget to stay tuned for the 3 o'clock game, the class of 2024. March 17th to 21st, there'll be a college tour. And then on January 28th, the Football Hotbed 7-on-7 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
A chance to turn the corner right here.
Man.
And he's gone.
I think it's coming
And
back.
if they don't call it back on a blindside block there by Addison.
Huge play right there by number 5, Darius Clemens. And I hear whistles are blowing.
And it is coming back.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here you see it right here. Let's see. Here's the thing, and just a note to young players at home, that is so much fun decleating somebody. It used to be completely legal because he did hit him in the front. If all he had done was just screen him off, just
throw his hands up.
Throw his hands up and step in front of him. I mean, it has the same effect, except it's a touchdown. And now it's simply a ball further back than you would have started if he had fell down right there.
Absolutely. Not only that, I mean,
yeah, well, it can be super dangerous. But I know the powers that be are doing all they can to make this game we all love a little bit safer.
And I like to keep coaching it, so if they're going to try to make it safer, I got no problems with it.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 right here for Team Sun. Ball is at their own 18-yard line. And we are still scoreless here in the opening moments of the second quarter.
Number 12 in the gun. Looks like it might be encroachment. Yep, it is.
Nice job of getting stealing 5 yards right there.
So a little bit closer to that first down for Team Sun.
So 1st and 5 at the 23-yard line now of Team Sun.
Quick flip out to the left side.
Wow.
And just closing. He broke a tackle, and there was already somebody else there, too. Tackle made by number 3, Justy Robinson.
But the play was made by number 10, Clayton Hutton. He fired. I mean, he saw what was supposed to be, and he, with great anticipation and speed, just threw himself in there and made the receiver make a move and allowed Robinson a chance to come in and make the play.
And the D-line's just ridiculous.
Ball carried by number 10, Rashad Daniels, for 1 yard.
Looked like number 14, Gregory Thomas, came down to make that play.
And it'll be 3rd down and 4.
There's a snap. Quick flip out to the right side, breaks a tackle, has some wheels.
That's a 1st down. Pass complete to number 80, Sharon Dixon.
Tackled by number 15, Deshaun Bratton.
Dixon picked up 6 on the play and a 1st down for Team Sun.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Really nice call. Ball on the carry by Rashad Daniels for the huge gain. Taken out of bounds by number 9, Xavier Campbell.
Territory, 1st and 10 from the 34. Hotbed goal on the move.
Quarterback keeper right there.
Daniels' run was for 33 yards. Gain of 3 right there for Team Sun's QB. Pick up, make it 2nd and 7.
31-yard line. Goal on the move.
That ball's out.
Yeah, unable to hang on right there.
Pass intended for Darius Clemens, who just returned the punt for what we thought was a touchdown in the first points of the game. Pass was incomplete, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for Team Sun.
Shotgun, quarterback, back to pass.
Oh, look at
Moving.
that. Oh.
And we have 4th and 7.
Pass intended
Clemens.
in for Clemens. Unable to hang on. He's running before he caught the ball, I think.
It was a really nice job by number 12 of stepping up in the pocket, moving out, making the defense play him and make a decision, and opening up Clemens to the post right there. Now it's 4th and 7 right here. It looks like they're going to get a timeout for Team Sun, and they discussed this.
Yeah, looked as if they were trying to draw him off sides. Right there, you can see the game stats from the class of the 2026 game. Really, the tale of the game was those turnovers.
I mean, it started off, this is a huge, 38-yard run to start the game right there. And if you watch this opening drive, you would have put your money on this young man right here being the player of the game. But didn't work out that way because you had a particular person from Hampton, Georgia, that had 2 interceptions and a fumble return for a touchdown. I think the fumble return's right here.
Right here, yeah.
And I thought Powers was fixing to get away from this right here.
Biggest play of the first half.
It ended up, it was 58 yards, not 66 yards, but who cares? Oh, nice job of stepping up. Nice pass right there. It is caught, and that'll be a first down. Pass caught by number 3, Kaiser Chris.
So Team Sun doing well, putting a drive together.
Oh, going to throw the little, screen out. Nice play again.
Oh, man.
Pass was caught by number 1, Matus Gibson. And the defensive play was made again by Clayton Hutton, who is just, he's coming out of the middle of the field with a purpose and an intent.
Ill intent.
Wonder if that TC on his helmet stands for Telfair County. So 2nd down and 11.
Shotgun formation, quarterback
Rolling. Ball caught. Spins back inside.
He'll be down to the 15-yard line right there. Pass complete to Chiron Dixon. It'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 15-yard line.
Takes us inside the Score 58 Network red zone.
And it'll take us under 5 minutes here to go in the 2nd quarter.
They try to quarterback draw to no avail. Loss of a yard.
That quarterback is Taylor Troth.
Offense stays on the field. To convert a 4th and 7.
Troth in the gun. There's a snap. Scanning the field. Rolls left. Fires looking for Dixon and unable to connect. And that's going to be a turnover on downs despite a good drive. Just tuned in, you're watching the 7th annual Football Hotbed National High School Showcase. This class of 2025. You can watch this game on Vimeo. You can download and stream it at scoresports.com/football hotbed or on YouTube. Search Score Sports 58. Quarterback rolling, fires.
Nice throw right there.
Good ball, but it's going to fall incomplete.
That was TJ Wilcox at quarterback for Team Bark on the sprint to the right. Pass intended for number 5, Kavion Washington. So as you can see right there, there's where to watch our football hotbed game. 2nd and 10.
Wilcox going to roll right, looking downfield, under pressure,
Uh-oh.
circles back.
Uh-oh.
He's going to run, has got some help.
Wilcox may. Wow, that was a really nice play right there. Wilcox, so Wilcox gains 12 on the play, picks up the 1st down. But the play out of the secondary, I mean, just flying out of the secondary to make the stop. And I mean flying out of the secondary. But, you know, right now, with Wilcox in the game, he was able to get away from Anthony Addison right there, who was pursuing from the back, you know, the blind side. So 1st and 10 right here. Ball is at the, gonna get a timeout for Team Bark.
Timeout in the action. 3:52 left in the scoreless first half, folks.
As you hear, 3:52 left in a scoreless first half right here.
Right there you see a picture of the trip to Auburn.
Yeah, for the class of 2023. They get to go. They visited Auburn and they visited Tennessee. And it looked like they had an outstanding time. There you are, Tennessee right there. So getting close to coming back from the timeout right here. As you can see, you know, all of the stuff that, you know, football hotbed tries to do for, you know, their members when they you know, have this weekend, this national showcase weekend. And, you know, it really is a very special event.
1st and 10, Team Maroon.
First and 15 now. I wonder who the ball is going to.
Yeah.
He was like, it is time for me to score.
Backs him up to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, he left with some purpose.
So 1st and 15 right here, 3:52 to go in the second quarter.
First and 15 from the 22-yard line. Wilcox shotgun formation, takes the snap, drops back, looks right. Scrambles
Rolling
right,
to his right, pushing up field.
open, he scrambles.
Gonna just get what he can get.
Where they mark him out, because he picked up. They're going to give him a gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 7 for Team Maroon. 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. So good first down play considering the situation.
Yeah, I mean, you start at 1st and 15, you pick up 6, get it back, you know, on the positive side. You know, you don't want to be behind the chains, especially not with number 8 sitting over there and being in an obvious passing situation.
Right. Allowing the defensive line to kind of pin their ears back and come.
Second and 8 from the 32-yard line for Team Maroon.
And this is a wide trips formation right here for Team Bark.
Lines up in the shotgun. Christian Tooks running back, offset to his left. Takes the snap, inside handoff to Tooks. Tooks breaks the tackle, makes a stand,
Oh, nice run.
and picks up 8 yards, enough for a first down.
Pass, ball was carried
Outstanding run.
by number 7, Christian Tooks. Tackled by number 2, Tremaine Burns. Gain of 8 and a first down. Excuse me, gain of 9 and a first down.
2:20 left in the first half. Maroon in shotgun formation.
1st and 10, ball is at the Bark's own 38-yard line.
Wilcox takes a snap, looks left. Quick snap pass.
Backwards pass right there.
Ball's out. Something fell out of something.
Jordan Bailey on the reception.
Yeah, it's tie goes to the runner.
The goal defenders make the tackle.
I don't think they're going to give it to you, young man.
Yards brings up
So gain of about, we'll say call it 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 right here. Ball at the 39-yard line. I thought the ball came out when he got hit. And so that was why I was like, ball was out. And then to see.
We did a good job getting it back.
Absolutely.
Shotgun formation. DeMarcus Hester running back lines up to his right. Takes a snap inside handoff.
Ball carried by number 13, Josiah Sanders.
It's a big back.
And now we got a little tempo as the clock, starts to move.
On the board just before halftime.
Wow. So 3rd down and 1 right here. Sanders will cut it up, gain about 5, and get the 1st down.
Picks up another first down.
He's tackled by number 54.
Second timeout call.
Team
by Team Maroon.
Team Bart takes their 2nd timeout.
Break for halftime.
Got time for maybe 3 plays?
Yeah, depending on what you're doing right here, they've got one more timeout. So if you do get caught without it being a 1st down in the middle of the field, you got to use that. Coming up after this game at 3 o'clock, the National High School Showcase for the class of 2024 right here at Mount Pisgah High School at the Mount Pisgah Sports Complex. And really look forward to bringing you that game this afternoon. So 1st and 10 right here. Coach, what are you thinking? Take a shot on this first play?
I think so. Because, it's a scoreless game. You got time running out.
I'm gonna. The thing is, if I'm taking a shot, and I know it may take a little while for this thing to set up, I got to have somebody to help on 8. And they're gonna get what they want. They're gonna get singled up down here on the bottom. So you got trips to the field, single receiver down here.
Takes a snap, drops back, rolls right.
8 is immediately
And
just
there he
all
is.
over. And there's another sack for Mr. Addison.
What was that, 2 now?
It is,
2 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss.
indeed. And more than likely right here, I'm just going to take a knee and call this.
And the bad part about it is that,
This would be the last play of the first half. Clock's ticking. Snap there, inside handoff. 13 up the middle.
And that's going to take us to half. Team Sun and Team Bark knotted up at 0 here at this football Hotbed National High School Showcase Class of 2025 game.
There'll be 10 minutes on the clock for halftime. Come back and join us here for the second half of this 2025 matchup. I'm Bo McMichael with Craig Chapman and Adam Collins live here on the Score 58 Network. We'll see you back at the start of the 3rd quarter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming back after halftime live from Johns Creek, Georgia. I'm Bo McMichael with Adam Collins and Craig Chapman bringing you the National High School Showcase Class of 2025 Football Hotbed, hashtag a Hotbed World. All right, Adam, Craig, overall thoughts. I'm going to throw out the I love when I hear y'all both grabbing your headphones. I apologize. That was awesome. Here we go, going with the game stats for the halftime. Talk to me a little bit about what you think here. It's a 0-0 score between Team Sun and Team Bark. What's going to have to happen to get this game moving here? You go first, Adam, with Team Bark. Go ahead.
Well, number one, don't turn the ball over. You've only got 1 to the 2, but and when you do get the turnover, get points out of it. First and foremost, on offense, block number 8, Anthony Addison.
I just went ahead and saved him. I pinned him, so anytime he gets a chance, he just comes straight up.
Yeah, he's early running player of the game, you can't, as an offensive line, you can't allow a defensive lineman to take control of the game, which is what he's done so far.
He's definitely went down. Craig, I turned you back on, buddy. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's dominating the game. And the other thing is be patient and just, put something together. Give the ball to your big boy. Help me out, number 13.
Sanders, Josiah Sanders.
Give the ball to big boy. Let him rumble. And just be methodical about your drive. And don't, one of the problems I always had as an offensive coordinator is I would get impatient. And I'm not satisfied with 3 yards at a time. I want to go downfield.
Right. Definitely understand that on that part. Talk to me. Let's go ahead and go into the nice Team Sun. Craig, what are they going to have to do to get things started on their end? Go ahead.
Number one, they got to finish drives. They had the opportunity to put, points on the board right there, and they had some drops and ended up having to turn it over on down, inside the 20. And then, look at it. The rushing, you're got 34 rushing, 29 passing. But the 2 turnovers, limit the turnovers, limit the penalties, and then the last thing, turn 8 loose.
Listen to you, turn 8 loose on that part. Well, we're getting ready here to start this kickoff. Team Sun's going to be kicking off to Team Bark. It's a 0-0 ball game across the board. Gentlemen, y'all have done a great job. We have another game kicking off right at 3:30 or 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for those people watching Hawaii. Glad to have you with us across the board. I'm Bo McMichael with Adam Collins, Craig Chapman, and the whole Score 58 Network family, live from Mount Pisgah Athletic Complex in Johns Creek, Georgia. I don't think I've said that name correct yet. I just, that's what happens when I decide I'm not going to read my script properly. I'm just going to give my little wing and put an it to it, and I'm just going to wing it. Gentlemen, take it away. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. I'll see y'all here soon.
All right. So we're going to get a chance to see what adjustments Team Bark has made and how they handle number 8, Anthony Addison, here in the second half. And there's the kick. It's going to be dropped at the 2-yard line, picked up in the end zone, trying to turn the corner, and number 2, Tremaine Burns, is going to tackle that number 9, Xavier Campbell, and it will be 1st and 10 for Team Bark at their own 3-yard line.
Screen. Throw a screen. Because here comes the defensive front.
Oh, they're coming.
For Team Sun. Here they come. You can either throw a screen or get destroyed. Those are your options right here.
Yeah, because this is, you might can run jet.
Oh, yeah. Don't run it to 8 side.
Oh, we'd have to check out of that. So it looks like we're going to get an unbalanced look.
Yeah, they've moved. And I think Team Bark is going to back up a little bit. They are. Illegal substitution.
I thought that was fixed to be the greatest thing So
there's a snap. Quick give.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground. And is he going to make it out? He did not.
no, he fumbled it again, and it was picked up by number 7, Mason McKnight, who returned it 3 yards for a touchdown.
All right, so McKnight fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, they're saying the interesting voice was Adam Collins. All right, I don't know if I agree with any of that, but his voice came across like, I don't know about that. We do have a replay of that. I'm going to pop it in here in just a minute and let the refs give an idea of what's happening. Hey, when you do get helmets that you recognize, go ahead and give them a shout out.
There's a Rydell.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, there's one in every group.
I'm ours.
They're going to say it's –
Oh, they're going to say his knee was down.
okay.
So it'll be 1st and goal at the 4 for Team Sun.
Okay. So it's just
All right, here we go. We're going to watch this replay. Ball's on the ground. There goes the ball. That way it's on the 5-yard line right there.
So they're saying he picked it up with his knee down?
And I'm not having that conversation, but I'm just saying I saw the ball pop out. Here
Yeah.
we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right back to action we go.
So 1st and goal at the 4 as we enter the score 58 red zone.
Somebody needs to pass the official the iPad.
Ha!
Oh!
Just behind him.
He was coming down. Pass intended for number 9, Deshaun Dunn. Ball thrown just behind him.
Hear the wind picking up.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
So we've played, what, 40 seconds here?
Well, Trump getting a play in there.
There it is. Just count it down.
Straw takes a snap, gives right up the gut. And it is going nowhere. That ball handed off to Mattis Gibson.
Tackle was made by number 75, Kentez Allen. Loss of 2 on the play, so give Allen a tackle for a loss. Looks like we have timeout for Team Sun.
Although that's frustrating to think you had a touchdown and then
Absolutely.
have it come back. Then to be struggling to get into the end zone.
And understand, I know how, what it is.
Especially when I watched it on the iPad on the sideline and he was a down and I'd be.
As you can see right there is Coach Chris for Team Sun right there. So this is an interesting call right here, this 3rd down and goal at the 6.
Sounds of the crowd. Sounds of the crowd.
Love the intensity and the enthusiasm about it. So, ball hits. Oh,
maybe a snap that nobody else was ready for.
Or a snap that hit the center's butt. So,
and number 75, Kentez Allen, carried the center to the quarterback.
yes, he did. And now it's 4th and goal from about the 8.
He was like, hey, you come with me.
Oh, we're getting there. This is field goal time.
Perez out to kick. I would venture a guess there's no rush on field goals.
Well, I thought that last night, too, until the kicker got destroyed in the first half.
I will say the rush was a yeah. I couldn't. I don't know if that was good or not. It kind of hooked and stayed low.
Yeah, it was definitely low.
We have a replay of that, Bo?
They're going to call it no good, so that'll put the ball out at the 20-yard line.
What's the photographer say? He was right there, too.
You look right there at the last, or at the 5 drives that the Bark offense has had today. Fumble, punt, after losing 4 yards, punt, 39 yards right before half, and then a fumble. So it has not been the greatest day for the Bark offense. And then you got the same thing kind of looking here for the Sun. They had a fumble, an interception, a punt, 61 yards, and a turnover on down, and then getting the ball, at the 4, going minus 4 yards and missing the field goal. And that is why we are still tied at 0 apiece. Goes to the 20. So, we had a very fun and explosive, class of 2026 game. This class of 2025 game has been a defensive battle.
Yep, you're fixing to get a steady die out of number 13 Sanders right here. If it's me, like we're going to run away from 8 and just keep running. Gunther, give to Sanders.
Sanders just, ran through for 3 yards. But number 50 right there, Spencer Voss, who had made some really nice plays in the first half, was off balance a little bit right there. And we have a player down, and it, something that you never ever want to see in any football game. But you really don't want to see it in an all-star game.
Well, if you'd like more information on how to be involved with Football Hotbed, you can find more of that information you need at www.hotbed.com, #HotbedWorld. You're watching currently the 7th annual Football Hotbed National High School Showcase, this class of 2025 game. Good, okay. Yeah, that's one of those deals where Justin Robinson is able to get up and walk off the field. I think that was a personal inventory moment where
absolutely
you're laying on the ground going, am I okay? Is everything still working? My ankle hurts really bad. I think it's broken. And then you give it a minute, somebody comes out, works it around a little bit, and you're like, okay, I guess I am okay.
Yeah, that first time anything ever hurt. So, hey, leg fell off.
Yeah, when it's the first time you've ever felt that sort of pain.
It is.
It's just a unique moment. I dislocated my hip once at practice, and that was.
That don't even sound.
that
first of all, just saying that hurts.
That was a little scary.
So now you called it, Coach. And you got a tight end bunch up to the top of the screen right here. And there's fixing to be a handoff again to Sanders.
And if he could just get just a little bit of help. But, Team Sun's doing a great job. They're not letting him get started. And he's like a train. If you let him get rolling, you're in trouble. You're standing on the tracks if you walk in front of him. But if you hit him before he really gets started, you got a chance. If you can make him run laterally, you got a chance.
And that was Addison again.
Yeah, I mean, and Addison's so fast.
Well, that's what it is. They're trying to put numbers on his side. So it's 3rd down and about 6 right here after that last play was a short game. But they're trying to put numbers on Addison's side, and he just knifed through inside across the face. He just ran over the defensive end right there.
Yeah,
or tight end right there and just made the play. That's sack number 3.
Yeah, he's dominating the game.
So he had 3 sacks. He has 3 tackles for a loss. And I know he's got more. He's got another tackle because he just had one. It just wasn't a tackle for a loss. So, I mean, you're correct. You know, Mr. Addison, Anthony Addison, is dominating the game from his defensive end position because he is dictating to Team Bark right now what they can and can't do on offense. I mean, it cannot go his side.
No, you're going to have to run away from him or you know, it would be great if you could get something going where the action looked like it was going his way and you let him collapse on it and then threw like something outside of him.
Clemens had ideas that he was about to take this thing around the left side, and his feet went out from underneath him. But great field position for Team Sun, even though you can't have better field position than they had last time.
No. Right now, see if Team Sun can capitalize on another situation where they got favorable field position.
Interesting to see if they start giving the football to Rashad Daniels right here. Gatorade Zero. I heard that. Sounds like somebody's on my diet. So Taylor Troth will be in the game at quarterback. Matisse Gibson will be in the backfield with him. Wow, almost an outstanding play on the sideline over there by number 3, Justy Robinson. And I mean, looked like there might have been a little bit of miscommunication right there on that route between quarterback and receiver.
Yeah, I would say so.
Quarterback threw the go route, and the receiver, well, let's just say he didn't run the go route. So 2nd and 10, ball is at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, D-line, push, D-line, push. Formation, running back, offset to the left.
Quick throw. Oh. Yeah, he was unblocked, was Carlton Stroud.
And, I mean,
Carlton out of Douglas County High School.
Pass was caught by Darius Clemens, but he loses 5, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 15. Well, they said he only lost 3, so it'll be 3rd down and 13.
You know, both teams have had a real drive. Team Bark had an 8-play drive that went
39 yards. 39 yards.
And then
what a throw.
Oh. Like, he had him right there.
Yep.
Just unable to connect.
He put something on that.
A pass intended for Sharon Dixon. But, you know, the Sun had the 12-play, 61-yard drive. And they had a missed 12-yard field goal. You know, I'm sorry, 17-yard field goal. You know, that's.
I mean, it is an interesting. You know, the game has been very interesting from a perspective of turnovers and not capitalizing on the turnover. And so now Team Sun will punt.
Great snap.
Uh-oh.
Robinson is able to smother it after it looked like he dropped it right there. Team Bark will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
See if they can get anything going.
After a pretty rapid first half, kind of slowed down to a crawl right here in this game.
Yeah, right now, unfortunately, Team Bark looking at 33 yards of total offense. T.J. Wilcox in at quarterback.
Wilcox was the guy that led them on their best drive of the first half. But he was also the first guy, you know, he was also moving around, extending plays. He had the ability to get away from Addison. So
there's a snap. Wilcox fires out to his left side. Good job right there. Pickup of like 6 or 7.
yeah, they're going to give him 7. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Good job by number 63, Big Will Turner, running out there trying to push the pile.
Absolutely.
Let's do it again. Stay on your ball.
You gotta like it when you see the big boys try to get out there.
63 the center.
We're all centers, coach. There's a snap. Wilcox pulls it down and slides just past the 1st down marker.
Give him 1st and 10. The ball will be at the 43-yard line.
Quick tempo, back on the ball.
You're not getting away from him.
Guess who?
You ran to his side. You had to know that was going to happen. That's number 4.
Yep, that's
Like he's
him right there. He was helped off on the play by Spencer Voss.
like he's an absolute monster.
So 2nd down and 13 right here. I'm looking for guess who's Wilcox gets away from him.
Good job right there by
Wilcox is going to run and get down close. They're going to mark him out. So
an outstanding job of evading the rush right there.
Gain of 12, so it'll bring up 3rd
But
and 1.
I think it's going to be a hold that's going to bring it back. But, you know, Addison reminds me of a scene from a movie where somebody goes,
What they call the
I think they call it the hold.
I think they called a block in the back when he turned the corner right there.
But somebody asked one of the other guys, he says, well, how would you beat him? And he says, with a stick while he slept. You know, that's kind of Addison. You know, how would you block this guy? You know, hold it.
Right now, you're not blocking him.
So there's an old saying is what you're telling me?
Yes, it is an old saying.
I know. It's all right. At least we weren't hitting animals this time. I appreciate that.
Most of what I say is antiquated. So
Antiquated. I can't even spell that.
Antiquated and outdated.
Yes. Y'all are doing a great job, gentlemen.
Wilcox fires. Oh, goodness.
Nice job of breaking on the ball right there by Team Suns. Number 4, Kaiser Chris, and number 6, Mark Miller.
I think 4 is Curtis Bryant, Coach.
It is because Chris is number 3, so Curtis Bryant and Mark Miller breaking on the ball right there.
Number 6, Mark Miller from Stockbridge High School.
Always like Stockbridge's helmets.
They are cool looking. I always appreciated that they do the Superman logo and throw the S in there. I always thought that was a cool look.
There it is. Third and 20 right here.
Wilcox rolling hard to his right, buying time, fires downfield,
Oh,
has a receiver.
All the way up to the 50.
Ball caught by number 5, Kayvon Washington. Is that a Lovejoy helmet?
So it'll be 4th down right here.
Hard to tell without the decals.
Yes. 4th down. About 4 to go for a first down. Addison was turning the corner on there. A nice peel back right there to make sure and keep Wilcox clean.
Team Bark with easily their best drive of the second half.
There's the timeout.
Team Bark takes their first timeout. See, I think of that as more red than burgundy. I might would say it's not deep enough to be garnet.
There you go. So, Coach, it's 4th down and 4 right here. Any consideration to the long count right here?
I'm a freeze play right here. We're going to come up. We're going to say, set, go, 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 ready, go.
And then when they think it's time to, hey, they're just trying to draw us off sides.
Then when they relax, I'm going to snap the ball and give it to Sanders and let him rumble. I'm going to wait until all those defensive linemen go back down to their knee.
Yeah.
Thinking they're just trying to draw us offside, then we're going to snap it.
Get everybody in there tight, have the quarterback do all that, and then just start walking off to the sideline like he's going to talk to the coach, then snap it.
Direct snap it to him?
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful. That would be amazing, because then he's got 5 yards of steam for his line of scrimmage. He's short.
Short by a yard.
Wilcox is short.
That was a great play right there.
Looked like number 6 came up. Number 6, Mark Miller out of Stockbridge, came up and made the play. It's going to be 1st and 10.
And
Team
man,
Sun.
I mean, and we're getting close. We're about to hit the 4th quarter in a scoreless game, Coach.
Yeah, points are at a premium.
I mean, I really, I don't even know how to begin to ask this question, but is there a process for overtime in this?
No.
You should just call it right now. This game's over.
No, if the game ends regulation 0-0, both teams win.
Both teams win.
Yep.
It's like Bo asked me who I wanted to win the Cowboys and the Bucks game tonight. I said, I want the referees to win. Pumped it, got him down the sideline.
Oh, nice.
Nice throw and catch.
Ball's a little bit behind him. He had to stop.
He tried to save, but he did a good job of, protecting him from the safety over the top. Nice throw right there by Troth. Troth flanked in the backfield by Gibson.
Doubles look for Team Sun. Troth takes a snap, gives to Gibson right up the gut. He's rumbling down the field. Also a big back.
Yeah, Gibson all the way down to the 25. Another first down carry.
Looked like number 7 came up to make the first hit right there for Team Bark. That's Christian Tooks.
And no huddle, tempo.
Troth takes a snap, drops, has
Got
time,
him.
fires. Ball hung in the air.
That's our man Robinson again. He's having a heck of a game defensively. Just a heck of a game. But he looks it off. You
Throw it
can see
now.
right there.
Throw it now.
He looks it off, but he lets it leak back to the sideline. That ball has got to be on the hash. And if it's on the hash, it's a touchdown.
See, I think throw it when he's even with it.
Oh, absolutely. But
If he's even, he's leaving.
give to Gibson right there, makes a nice cut.
Uh-oh. They're going to say his forward momentum was stopped. I think the ball came out.
They're going to mark him all the way up to the 22, so it'll bring up, 3rd down and 8.
Gibson leaving the game. Number 10, Rashad Daniels coming in. Daniels a little more fleet of foot. Not quite as big. And looks like there's going to be a Team Sun timeout.
Nope, they're going to the 4th quarter.
Okay, or they go to the 4th quarter, however you want to call it, Coach.
Man.
0-0 here in the class of 2025 football Hotbed National High School Showcase game in beautiful Johns Creek, Georgia at Mount Pisgah. All knotted up.
I mean, how could you not enjoy this? I mean,
Hashtag Hotbed World.
it is.
For more information, go to www.hotbed.com. Make sure you stay tuned for the class of 2024 at 3 o'clock. For more information, as I said before, go to www.footballhotbed.com. March 17th to 21st will be the college tour. And then January 28th, the Hotbed 7-on-7 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
I'm pretty sure that
Should we be on location for that?
on January the 28th, it'll be cold here. I'd like to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Where to watch right there, you can see, folks.
So now we'll start the 4th quarter. 3rd and 8 right here. Now, question for you, Coach Collins.
Okay.
They had they didn't really kick the ball really good last time. If they don't get anything right here, you think they'd line up and kick a 40-yard field goal?
Oh, my goodness. I would say no, just because, although I think the rush off the edge kind of shook him. Oh, ball is batted down. Great job right there by number 34 getting his hands up. Yeah, I would try to get this angled out of bounds at about the 2 or 3. They're not going to rush. I would take my time, angle it out of bounds.
Well, they're not going to punt because they're inside the 20.
See, I would punt and pin them deep where they've got to come out of the end zone. That seemed to work last time. Troth fires downfield as a man, and they're going to say no catch right there. Pass intended for number 3, Kaiser Chris.
What an outstanding effort by Chris.
Chris out of North Cobb.
Yes, he is.
Hopefully he's just out of breath.
Got the wind knocked out of him a little bit where he landed.
Maybe fell on the football a little bit. That hurts.
It is no fun.
Yeah, I see, like, I would have punted the ball down because 2 points might win this game.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Gunther rolling to his left, fires downfield. Did he pull that off? Nope. They're going to call it incomplete.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 10, but they rolled right at Anthony Addison right there.
I wonder if they pinned him down.
They did. That's why there was no back in the backfield. I think he was on the wing.
So trying to help out.
Trying to help out. So now you've got Sanders, in the backfield right here.
Gunther Gives to Sanders. There goes Sanders. Rumbling. Nobody wanted any part of that.
Sanders for a gain of 10 and a first down. Coach, they're just letting the outside defenders run up the field and giving it up, you know, inside to Sanders. Same thing right there. He cuts it back up underneath.
Much better push in the middle that time by the D line for Team Sun.
1 yard, perhaps no yards. 2nd and 10 from the 33. Team Maroon with the ball.
Okay.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 10, sorry.
Did Addison make the play on that last one, Coach?
He was there. It was kind of a scrum, though.
Nice job of throwing that thing out quick.
Oh,
Ooh.
good job coming up right there. Really nice job right there coming up and making that play.
Number 9 for Team Bark is Jordan Bailey. And so if we find out who number 6 is, then and we'll make sure we get number 6. It's a do as well. We were told and informed of the change in numbers for us. Sorry for calling out the wrong name. Number 9 is Jordan Bailey. Back to you, gentlemen.
Going deep.
Gunther fires downfield. Oh, good job using the sideline right there and forcing him out.
Ball.
Sorry, Coach Chapman.
I was about to say ball intended for Robinson, but
Run out by Mitchell, number 14, Trenton Mitchell.
Mitchell did an outstanding job of just what you said. Stayed in phase on the hip and then just kind of squeezed him towards the sideline.
Gave him nowhere to go. That was outstanding.
So it's going to be 4th down. And we're going to be under 8 minutes in the 4th quarter. And not a dent in the scoreboard yet. Somebody's strap is on the field. Looks like,
yeah. My shoulder pads are a little loose.
I was like, there's a snake on the field.
Wow. Down with you, 76.
Got a chance.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what a play.
Man, like a missile.
Number 3, that's Robinson.
He's all over the place.
He brings down Tremaine Burns, who had a nice punt return right there. There's, I think he just said there's 6:35 left in the ball game.
He's like a little heat-seeking missile.
Yes. But now, I mean, so you're going to get to see Team Sun with the football.
But this game is one big play away from being blown wide open.
I mean,
and Team Sun has been really close a couple times.
They've had some plays, you know, they had a play in the last drive that was close.
Where if Sharon Dixon catches that ball, there's no telling.
I mean, that right there, number, is that 55?
Uh-oh, flag just went down.
Might have been face mask because he got him up high.
Number 34 in there quick on the play.
That's a Paulding County helmet sticker. They're going to wave it off. And that is number 55 for Team Bark. That's Makai Williams-Lee. And he just took the center and the guard and dropped them off in the running back's lap.
Yeah, that makes it tough. Troth in the gun.
Shotgun formation, snap, quick pass to the right side.
Oh, good job making the first man miss.
Oh.
And I really think if they could get Dixon the ball in space, it could be a problem.
He was almost in space, Coach. Sharon Dixon, that's a first down, gain of 13 on the reception, and it was almost a lot more than 13. And there you go,
Oh.
Coach. Oh,
See, all right. Oh, get up, get up, get up.
both of them get a.
Out of babe. Yeah, he went down a little weird. I don't like
Yes.
that. Good job running the ball right there by Rashad Daniels, number 10.
Jordan Bailey on the tackle right there, along with Mekhi Williams-Lee. Gain of 7, second down and 3.
Trout under pressure.
And he better be glad he got hit right there, because that was a very, very, very dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, number, number 54. Number 54 is like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Because he slid off his block, and Charles took it in the mush right there. He's like, yeah, my bad, man.
My favorite part about that is, you know, people are like, he's apologizing to him. I was like, I mean, yeah, but, you know, it's not like it's his fault. Every once in a while, you got to stay up in there. Gibson gets it. Gibson gets the first down inside the 40.
Good job right there by number 4, Jack Brake, as he said, out of Denmark.
I like their helmets.
I like their field.
Very, very, very Duke Blue Devilish.
Favorite Duke Blue Devil helmet is the black one.
Mine is the old one.
The black one with the flat black with the shiny black D.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
Number 52 right there for Team Bart, or excuse me, number 32, DeMarcus Hester, with a nice job getting back into coverage, almost with the interception. Now, here I'm going to ask the question again. The ball is at the 40. I watched the kicker kick the ball into the end zone, or down at the 1 yard line. There's under 5 minutes to go. You get down close enough, you're going to kick this field goal?
Yeah, see, right now I'd flip the slots and have Troth roll left and give it to on the mesh. But he's sacked right there by number 55, Mekhi Williams-Lee.
And he was reading the backside in, and Williams-Lee just beats the block inside and makes the play, because if he doesn't, there's nobody there. It was a really good read.
And I'm sure Team Sun is thinking this might be their last possession.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at it that way. Trough at 3rd and 13 right here. Gonna flip it down to Gibson. Gibson's going to not escape the grasp.
Good job grabbing him and hanging on right there.
That's 32 to Marcus Hester. So now you got to make this decision, Coach. It's 4th down and about, 14. So this should be a punt right here.
I'm going to punt this down to the corner and hope that we can get it to go out inside the 5. And then I'm sending everybody on the team.
On the first play?
On the first play.
You can go run that 9-1-1 defense?
The 9-1-1.
So Team Sun lines up to punt with the clock still rolling. Both teams still have 2 timeouts left.
Great punt. Deep punt fielded at the 10-yard line. Robinson headed left.
Nice return right there by Robinson.
That was a really nice cut, because he almost ran right through the arms of number 54 right there for Team Sun. And if he would have gotten through that, it might have been a very interesting thing to watch. Now, 3:03 left to go in the game, Coach. It's scoreless, and only reason it's scoreless is because
We've had 2 touchdowns pulled off the board.
Yeah, Darius Clemens had a 60-some-odd yard, like a 64-yard touchdown on a punt return called back for an illegal blindside block. And Mason McKnight picked up a fumble that we thought he ran in from the 5-yard line, but he obviously picked it up with his knee on the ground, or at least we couldn't see it because we were at the other side of the field. We didn't see the angle. So we can just go by what the officials say. So now Wilcox is back in at quarterback, coach.
This is going to give you your best bet right here, I think, for Team Bart. He's had the most success at quarterback because of his mobility.
And they put Sanders on the same side to handle the help with Addison.
Tries to cut back the middle. Makes the most of a bad situation.
Shoot, Robinson picks up almost 7 right there. Make it 2nd and 3.
He's shifty.
He does a really good job of understanding, you know, what and where he needs to go.
Straight QB run. Good job getting out of bounds. Addison making sure the coaches are awake.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he just ran through a coach. Him and Wilcox, both.
You better look alive on the sideline, buddy.
Yeah,
They'll send you for a loop.
So they gave it, he got 4 yards, enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball is at the 33. Ball is out.
Uh-oh. Great run and catch right there by Robinson.
Coach, we got another candidate for player of the game.
Yeah, he might.
Oh, we have a flag on the play.
Preliminary call holding against Team Maroon.
Yikes.
Wow.
I will say we've seen that quite a bit. Every time it looks like something's really going to happen, there's laundry on the ground. Yeah, Addison's demanding that he's been held.
I think they just asked him.
He's like, I didn't make the play, so I got held.
So first and 13. Ball is at the 30-yard line. Clock will run again.
Under 2 minutes left in the game. 1st and 13.
I wonder.
From the 30-yard line. Wilcox checked the sidelines for the play.
I mean, you're sitting here looking right now. Anything that breaks long could be the end of the game right here. A turnover could be the end of the game right here.
Throws left, pass completed on the sideline and pushed out of bounds.
Nice job.
The ball caught by number 9.
That's Jordan Bailey.
Catch was made by number 9, Jordan Bailey. Nice gain of about 9 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 4 for Team Maroon. 1 minute, 23 seconds left.
So 1:23 left, 2nd down and 4.
Contested ball game. Wilcox in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks left, swings it.
It's like Wilcox dives for the first down right here.
That's enough for first down.
Good job, Maroon.
Looks like Maroon's going to call a timeout. No.
Hey, kicker, get ready, kick a field goal.
Timeout on the field, called by Maroon.
Yeah. So Team Bark calls the timeout right there. Gets the first down.
1:18 left in the game, folks. Maroon with the ball, on the move, trying to win this at the buzzer.
Thanks for joining us here at this Football Hotbed National High School Showcase. Class of 2025 coming up next at 3 o'clock is the class of 2024. here in beautiful Johns Creek, Georgia at Mount Pisgah Sports Complex.
That is exactly what it is.
Hashtag Hotbed World. For more information, go to www.hotbed.com.
It's very interesting right here, Coach. My brain is spinning at 1:18 left. 1st and 10, balls at the 45. And Team Sun takes the timeout right there. And it looks like they've put Matisse Gibson in. And he looks like he may be playing the other defensive end position, Coach. So you put a running back at one position. You have Addison at the other position. Did not see who they slid inside. But, I mean, just look at this shot. That's a heck of a shot right there. See a little baseball practice going on in the background.
And the slap of the bat. Strike 7. Hey, gentlemen, player of the game, any thoughts? I'm hearing y'all go back and forth. So let's just, because we got a minute 18, I'm trying to get some overtime rules if they're going to give it to us or not. But talk to us a little bit about who really stood out in your mind here on Team Sun. Craig, go ahead and go first.
Anthony Addison has really stood out.
Number 8, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, just if you watch the last play where they scrambled, they put their best player on the line of scrimmage, Micaiah Williams-Lee over there, and then chipped him with Sanders, and Sanders just grabbed him and held him.
All right, Adam, I'll ask you here in just a minute about Team Bark, who you like.
Ooh.
All right, who you like, Adam? Team Bark, talk to me.
Justy Robinson.
What number is he and what position does he
He's
play?
number 3.
Thank you.
He's a receiver and DB, and he has been all over the place on special teams, returning the ball, making tackles, catching the ball, defending passes, you name it, he does it. He is a Swiss Army knife.
All right,
Right now they got him in a tailback.
Well, find the best player, put him in position to be successful.
And there he is with the ball. Oh, no. Turf monster.
Yep. In that national championship game, that was rough.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the national. It was the semifinals, playoffs, when the turf monster got him. Yeah.
So Team Bark will take their 3rd and final timeout here with 3rd and 8.
All right. So, getting still information concerning if we do tie up and we are 0-0 at the end of the game, will there be overtime? We'll have an answer for you here shortly. Or if they'll actually just, as Adam said, you're both winners. And
that's right.
Let's get ready for the 3rd game.
You're a winner, and you're a winner.
Coached in an all-star game in the state of Georgia one time and scored late to tie it.
Yep.
And it was
Oh,
cold.
that's when you went for 2.
Went for 2,
Yeah.
tied it, and they at the game, when the game was over, they were like, hey, good, congratulations. Y'all go home.
Yeah.
It was 14-14.
And they were happy for that.
And I was happy, too, because I was freezing.
It was a cold game. I remember when you were telling us about that. All right, back to action here. 3rd down and 8. Team Bark with the ball. Gentlemen, take it away. I'll come back with you at the end of the game.
Playing really deep with those safeties, Coach.
Wilcox looking downfield. Oh, man.
You got to be kidding me.
This is how it's going to end.
It is how it's going to end.
Holy smokes.
Zamir McNeil, the linebacker, jumps in front of the sideline route, picks it off, takes it to the house, and Team Sun takes a 6-0 lead.
Man.
45 seconds remaining. I mean, that's crazy.
Do you believe in miracles? Zamir McNeil says, yes, we do. That's a tremendous read in the flat. He jumps the route and takes it to the house, folks.
Okay, big play right here.
It is. as you are fond of saying, this could be the difference.
This could be the difference.
I mean, they've been close on a couple of kickoffs. So,
Yeah, Justin Robinson can move.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. Team coach, check that, it is no good.
yeah, I thought that was wide right.
Making our score, Team Gold 6.
Oh, no.
Team Maroon 0. 45
Coach.
seconds left.
If Team Bart were to score, and then he went out there and kicked the extra point and made it, boy, I might feel some kind of way about that. Just jumps in front of it. I mean, looking at the quarterback the whole time, makes a great job, and then finishes off with the cutback. And I mean, just a huge play at the biggest moment in the game.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about overtime now.
Coach, I'm going to fight you.
Oh, man.
I just heard the pencils get thrown in the other room. No, it won't be that, Coach. If it were to go the other way and score, they'd make the extra point. And then you'd have to just imagine that. The all-time kicker missed our extra point and made their extra point. That'd be one of those things, classic story. But what an outstanding job by Zamir McNeil taking that to the house. I mean, with the great anticipation. And I'm just being honest with you, Coach. If I'm on the kickoff team or kickoff return team, I ain't really trying to block number 8.
Nope. No, he slipped past me.
I'd be giving a good shield block.
They kick it deep, ball's headed to Robinson. It's upfield to that 12. It's left, looking for a block. He's got one block, reverses the field, gets outside.
There goes Robinson, and the kicker makes the play. And he's got to go back to the sideline. That's a bummer.
So 1st and 10, ball's at the 35, 30 seconds left. You know, Team Bart, no timeouts left. So it's got to be down the field. It's either got to be first down or out of bounds. And that is the communication right now. If you throw a pass that's not to the sideline, it has to be a first down.
Robinson's looking to come out of the game. See, my thought was like, I'm going to Robinson on the sluggo. You know,
I will tell you what, if number 10 is in the game, it doesn't look like that may be him right there. If number 10 is in the game, and I'm going out, there goes. Hutton is coming out of the game now.
oh.
How fitting.
I think that Addison recovered the fumble.
He did. And that right there should do it.
With Team Bart being on a timeouts, they ought to be able to take the snap, kneel it down, and call it.
Yes, they should.
Player of the game,
Anthony Addison.
Anthony Addison. He had 4 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks, and a fumble recovery to kind of seal the game.
And special recognition to Zamir McNeil.
The only points of the game.
Yeah, I mean, from the defensive side of the ball.
Great anticipation, good job watching and just kind of stepping in front of that one. Again, stay tuned for the 3 o'clock game, the class of 2024 at this football hotbed national high school showcase.
Just like that, we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff for the next game. Our last of 3 here this afternoon in Mount Pisgah. I'm Bo McMichael with Craig Chapman and Adam Collins. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this wonderful game. I mean, a victory's a victory. A great way to end it. Nice on that part. Overall wise, wonderful to see that. We'll come back with final stats from the 2025 game when we start this next game, 2024. Once again, I'm Bo McMichael with the whole Score 58 Network family. Glad to have you with us. Take care. We'll see you back here in about 10 minutes.
Live is the place to be for quality broadcast for you to see. They deliver prime coverage like Amazon. No matter what day of the week you see them on, you don't need to double check. The truth is clearer than air. Treat it like a viral video and share. There's no comparison, no equal to mention. You can see for yourself, let it have your attention. From the beginning you'll see what you would have hated to miss. And the recapable moment, so keep dropping the hits. Turn up the volume.